Next, we will talk about the defined names of specific cells or cell areas. Excel gives us the opportunity to name a cell or a cell area so that we can refer to it using its name and not its reference. For instance, the cell B1 is named Shipping, and the name appears at the name box here. The cell area from cell D4 to cell D12 displays the quantity of each product. We select the cell area from cell D4 to cell D12, and we notice that the cell area is named Quantity.
Let's learn how we can name a cell. For instance, let's name cell C4 to RAM. We select the cell. We can see that the cell reference C4 appears at the name box. We delete the cell reference and we type the name RAM. We press Enter to confirm the change. Now we can refer to cell C4 both with the cell reference and the name RAM.
Let's see how we can name a cell area. We will name the cell area from cell F4 to cell F12 that contains the cost as cost. First, we select the cells, we click at the name box, and we type the name cost. And of course, we press Enter. The cell area is now called cost.
Let's learn of another way to name a cell or a cell area. The cell C6 will be named TFT. We select the cell C6. We navigate to the Formulas tab and locate the Defined Names group. We click the Define Name command and a new window opens so as to type the new cell name. We type the name TFT at the field name and click OK. We can see that cell C6 is now named TFT.
In order to navigate to a cell area or a cell that we have named, we need to click at the black arrow. This is where all the cell names or the area cell names appear: RAM, TFT, cost, shipping, quantity. If we pick up, for instance, quantity, Excel will select the respective area.
We can also delete a cell name or a cell area name. Let's delete, for instance, the name Shipping. We click at any cell, we navigate to the Formulas tab, and for the Defined Names group, we click at Name Manager. At the emerging window, we locate the name Shipping. We click at Delete, and we confirm that we want to delete the name. The name Shipping no longer appears with the rest of the names. We click at Close. The cell B1 is no longer named Shipping.
Let's see another example of name creation. At sheet 2, we can see the sales of 6 automobile companies for the 5 first months of the year. We want to name the cell area with the sales of each company with the name of the company, and the cell area of each month with the name of the month. For example, we will name the area from cell C4 to cell C9 January, the cell area from cell D4 to D9 February, etc. Also, the cell area from cell C4 to cell G4 will be named Mercedes. The cell area from C5 to G5 will be named Alfa Romeo, etc. We will learn a more time-effective way to name these areas because the one we have learned demands too much effort and time. We select the cell area from B3 to G9. We navigate to the Formulas tab, and at the Defined Names group, we select the Create from Selection command. A new window named Create Names from Selection appears. We enable the areas that we wish to use during the name creation. We select the top row to create the names January, February, etc. We select the left column to create the names Mercedes, Alfa Romeo, etc. and we click on OK.
By clicking at the black arrow on the side, we can see the names of the companies and of each month. If, for instance, we select Mercedes, Excel will select the values under the name Mercedes for the 5 months.
We can use the name of a cell or a cell area at formulas just like we did with the cell reference. The usage of names instead of cell reference is very useful because it eliminates the need of typing complicated references. Let's see another example. At the cell F13, we will insert a function that will calculate the total cost using cell references. That is to say, the sum of cells from cell F4 to cell F12. We select the cell F13 and type the formula equals sum F4 up to F12 in parentheses and press enter. We remind you that the cell area F4 up to F12 is named cost. At cell F14, we will insert the sum function again, but this time we will not use the cell references just like we did before. We will use the cell area name. We select the cell, we type equals sum, and type the word cost and press enter. The result is the same. This type of cell reference is called structured reference.
The specified names in one worksheet are available to the other worksheets of the same workbook.
Let's take a look at some incorrect names. We select the cell E9 and type the name BMW March and press enter. A warning message reminds us that this name is not valid. The name is wrong because it contains a space between the two words. We will type the same name using the underscore between the two words.
We type the name third price with an underscore, third underscore price to cell E4 and click on OK. The name is wrong again because the first character needs to be a letter, not a number.
So we have learned how to name cells and cell areas, a very useful feature of Excel.